Hi everyone, welcome back to Catherine's Plates. Today I'm going to show you one of the most popular dishes that is requested in my house, chicken and dumplings. Guys, when I say dumplings, I'm going to show you a really easy, foolproof way to make delicious, tasty dumplings that will be simmering in this soup, absorbing all those flavors. Okay guys, grab your carrots, celery, and onions. We're going to dice those up and start with that. So let's go ahead and get going. Okay, so what I have here, 4 to 5 small to medium carrots, and what I like to do is just cut those in half after I've peeled these. Cut them in half and then cut them in 4s long ways to make like little matchbox sticks here. And then just grab a few of them and then just make little dices because we want to keep all of this the same size. And that's what I'm going to do for the carrots here. Okay, now with the celery, I do the same thing. I just take 2 stalks of celery here and just clean them off and trim off your ends. And then I take them and I go down lengthwise about 4 times. And again, kind of making like matchbox sticks here. And then you just take them and do the same thing you did with your carrots and then just dice them very small. Now, as you can see with my onion, I did the same thing. What I like to do with my onion is I take it, I cut it in half after I've peeled it, and then I slice it about 3/4 of the way through, twice one way, and then put it down and slice it 3/4 of the way through about 5 or 6 times, and then run my knife through it. Okay guys, I'm going to take this over to my big large Dutch oven or large pot, and we're going to start sauteing these down. Alright, so I've got my large Dutch oven and I have it on a medium-high heat. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of butter, get that going. Alright, we want to melt this down and have a nice little sizzle going on with the butter. Okay, we got a nice sizzle going on with the butter. I'm going to go ahead now and add my diced carrot, celery, and onion. Now, I've got a 1/4 cup, that's right, a 1/4 cup of dried parsley I'm going to put in. Half a teaspoon of pepper. Half a teaspoon of salt, because we're going to adjust that later, but we got other things going in that might have some salt content. Okay, I've got some poultry seasoning here. I'm going to add about half, maybe 3/4 of a teaspoon, and we're going to add some paprika. Nice flavor, and it's going to give it some color. About half a teaspoon. All right, we're going to mix this all up. It's going to start smelling really good, you guys. Okay, what I'm going to do now is just stir this every so often and for 5 to 8 minutes until our vegetables are nice and soft. Oh my gosh, you guys, this smell is amazing. It smells like fall. You know why? Because carrots, celery, and onions and poultry seasoning, oh my gosh, you put that into some cornbread, cornbread or some dressing, oh my gosh, right? But today it's all about our chicken and dumplings. So, okay, our vegetables are nice and ready. What I'm going to do now is add a can. Now this is 10 ounces of cream of soup. Now I'm using the celery flavor. You can use the cream of chicken or you can use cream of onion. That's totally fine. Whichever flavor you want in your soup. That came out. All right, and then let's see, get my sous chef over here. We're going to add 4 cups of chicken broth. Now I'm going to go ahead and just start adding it to my can here to get some of that creaminess out of there. Okay, and then we're going to add our chicken, and I'm going to explain the chicken here. Now, about 1.5 to 2 cups of diced cooked chicken. Now, I've pulled this off of a rotisserie chicken, so I'm going to use that. Now, you can bake your chicken, broil your chicken, boil your chicken if you want, just as long as it's fully cooked chicken going in. I'm going to put this on a high heat. We want to bring this to a boil. I'm going to get a spoon at this point, and we are going to try it and see if we need to flavor this with anything. Any more salt, poultry seasoning, whatever you want. Oh my gosh, that is so delicious. Yep, look at that, you guys. All right, I'm gonna bring you back as soon as we bring this to a boil. Okay, so my soup came to a boil, and what I did was I turned it down to low so that it can simmer while we are making these easy dumplings. And the first thing you're going to need is 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We're just going to put it into a medium bowl here. So I'm just going to even off my flour here because I don't want to put too much. We don't want it too floury. So make sure that you kind of even them out there. 1 and 2. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to add 4 teaspoons of some baking powder. All right, I'm going to add some garlic powder to it for some extra flavor. I'm going to go over the top with it. Okay, I'm just going to whisk this together and combine it all. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now and get my wet ingredients going. Okay, I've got 3/4 cup of milk, and I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of melted butter.
And boom, you got buttermilk.
Buttermilk! That's exactly right. I'm just going to blend this together here with a fork. And then we're going to bring our flour mixture back over here. We're going to combine it with our butter, milk. That's it, you guys. And what we're going to do is just form this into a ball of dough. Oops. Just use your fork. These are going to be rough dumplings.
Ooh, bad side of town.
It's always fun in the kitchen around here.
Those are going to be Port Arthur dumplings.
Yeah. Now just judge them. If they look too sticky, you can add some more flour. If it's too dry, you can add a little bit more milk. But these are going to be perfect right here. It's forming really good into a ball here. Push it around the sides to get all that flour up. All right, guys, that's it. Don't overwork your dough. There you go. My house is smelling amazing right now. Look at that. It's thickened up some, which is perfect. It's going to thicken up even more once we get these dumplings in there because the flour on them will help thicken that up. Okay, so I've got my ball of dough here. Now, I'm using about a 1.5 inch cookie scoop to scoop out my dough balls with. You could use a tablespoon if you would like. That's totally fine. So I'm just going to run it through here. And they're going to be little rough dumplings like that. I'm just going to place them in the soup. That's simple. Just let them fall wherever they go. We're not going to stir these in. All right, just put whatever you want in there. These are going to expand, so make sure that there's plenty of room for that. All right, I'm just plopping them down in the juice a little bit. There we go.
It's going to be good.
Ooh, look at that, you guys. All right, let's go ahead now and place a lid on it. We're going to let this simmer on low for another 20 to 25 minutes until those dumplings are cooked through. Okay, guys, we're fixing to take the lid off here. It smells amazing in here. Oh. I hope I didn't fog you up there. Oh my goodness, do y'all see those dumplings in here? Oh, that nice broth thickened up. Can you see that? Look at that. All right, I'm going to turn it off. We're going to put this in a bowl for you, and I'm going to cut open one of these dumplings here for you, and we're going to try it. Okay, what do you think of my chicken and dumplings with those easy dumplings right here? Oh, that broth, you guys. Look how thick that is. All the delicious vegetables in there and the chicken. Look at that. And look at those dumplings. Look what they did in that pot. They quadrupled in size. And they're so fluffy inside. Yes, we did try one already. We couldn't wait. But let me show you this. Look how fluffy they turned out. Who's ready for a bite? Yep. I got my bite right here. Let me go in for you. Okay, little pillows of goodness. Comfort food to the max, you guys. This will warm you up. Happy fall, y'all, to us. All right, y'all. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on this one. Comment down below if you've made chicken and dumplings and what do you think of my recipe. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you'll always know when dishes like this one are out there. Okay, guys, check out my dinner playlist and also my It's Fall Y'all list also down below in the description box. And as always, these recipes are found on my blog, www.catherinesplates.com. Okay, guys, I will see you on my next episode.